Greg, we are from Pennsylvania, but PA Pro-Am is a double entendre. It stands for perfect alignment. All right, we're going to get ready here with the leg, sponsored by Game On Sportswear. Get your game on, opening leg.
Let's get it on!
Check them out at bigfamilycustoms.com. All right, so Caroline wins the leg. This is alternate break format. Give you the rules for this event. It's a double elimination event, race to 7 on both sides. Finals is a modified race to 7-9. We'll explain that as we get a little closer. Alternate break, rack your own, 9 on the break spots. Just push out after the break. 9 ball must be called, 3 foul rule, and jump cues are allowed. Now, Greg, this is shooters in Wayne, New Jersey. Shooters Family Billiards on 2230 Hamburg Turnpike in Wayne, New Jersey. Open Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah, there's no handicaps on this one. It's straight races. Caroline to break. No ball on the break. Yeah, Rafi, he was definitely Corey definitely had the crowd going on that one. All right, Ada is going to push out to the bottom rail. Leave Caroline a little bit of a tough shot there on the 1-8. If Caroline can thin it, she can thin it behind the 8 and leave the cue ball next to the 6. It's a nice little pool hall here, Greg. It's a second floor. I'll walk up a few steps. The whole entire second floor is up here. About 10, 11 tables. The pool room owner, Chris Kemp. She's a fantastic woman. Big supporter in pool. She's also a big-time vendor for a lot of cues. She does Predator, Q-Tech, Kamui, Chalk, Town, Rasan tables. She's real big into the mix. Yeah, you got that right, Rafi. Yeah, definitely pulled out the old style. Caroline pockets a 7 with the 2. Play the 2 into the corner. She's going to come up 1 rail for the 3 right in the side pocket. Yeah, Greg, they were actually in Philadelphia yesterday. They got their flight was a little delayed. And I actually sent a message to Federer. I said, don't come through my city when I'm not here. I'm going to upset me. Caroline's going to play the 4. She might slide over. She could actually come off the left side rail and come out. Leave herself a 5 into the side pocket. Going to have to kind of stroke through this ball a little bit, get it to go into the side and let the cue run up table. Christina makes some good money herself. She's number 4 right now on the WPBA tour. Or, I'm sorry, I think she's number 3 now, but she's number 4 in the world. And they just updated her world rankings the other day. So it's actually a big misconception. A lot of people that think that, I mean, obviously her and Federer play together, but a lot of people think that he is her coach and he's not. They have completely different strokes. They both actually have different coaches. They were talking about it on their YouTube channel. I'm not sure if you follow them. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they definitely, I mean, they definitely play each other and play some really good matchups. Good cut by Caroline. She's going to miss the 9 ball, though. It's going to leave a tough shot for Ada. It just got under a little bit. It's going to leave an off angle there for Caroline. All right, Caroline drains out in the side pocket. She's going to go up 1-0 in a race to 7. All right, we're going to rack number 2. Score 1-0 Caroline Powell. over at Ada Leo. It's summertime. Everybody's probably out in the pool right now, chilling, having a few drinks. They're always welcome to bounce in and out during the day. Usually got Rafi pops in every now and then. Torture, Chuck pops in, Carrie. Five balls down. It's going to give Ada Leo another chance at the table. Play it soft into the side, but I expect her to go to the corner pocket with this so she can bounce off, put the cue into the center of the table for the 2. You were already kissed by the sun when you were born, right, Ralphie? A lot of strong players in this event, Greg. We have Brianna Miller, currently ranked number 18 on the WPBA tour, and number 3 ranked in the country. And you have former U.S. Open champion Joanne Mason Parker. She's playing in this event. Caroline's always a threat to win an event that she's in. Ashley Benoit is always a threat. You got Rachel Walters, the 2024 Super Billiards Expo champion. A winner gets a nice big envelope full of cash, sir. Actually, 2 envelopes because we did have the auction. Probably enough to get to the next one. Maybe a new pocketbook or some good money in these ladies' events. I run the auctions. I get the auctions up pretty well. Ada plays a 3 to the corner. She had to regain her composure for a second. Puts herself down for the 4. She's going to play the 4, come across the table for that 6. Yes, Greg, we do an auction prior to the start of the event. Caroline's on to the 6. She can play the 6, come up 1 rail for the 7. Let me see that side angle view there. I'm not worried about the IRS, Greg. We pay taxes. All right, Caroline will play the 6 into the corner. This comes up nice and soft for that 7. Oh, she went a little further. She could travel around the table in this. She could cut this ball into the corner. Cue come around. See what she does here. A little bit. She might just pull this ball to the side and play the long 8. Yeah, she's gonna play the long 8. I've seen Caroline throw some good English on some shots, though. Whip that cue ball right around the table. Got a hell of a stroke. Caroline is sponsored by Magee. She's the North American rep for them. All right, 2-0. Caroline Powell in a race to 7 on the A side. So there's no handicap on this one, Greg. All these women play even. They play a race to 7. The entry fee for the tournament is tiered entry, so a lower Fargo player would pay a lesser tier or lesser entry to get into the event. I think both ladies are taking a break for 1 second. While they're taking a break, we'll go through some of our sponsors. The company PA Pro Am Pool is the official sponsor of the JPNEWT. We're the streaming sponsor. We also sponsor 3 of the players in this event, being Brianna Miller, tournament champion, Ashley / Benoit, and Mindy Maialetti. No problem, Greg. Anytime, buddy. Stay around. Hang out all day. Game On Sportswear is the official apparel for the JPNEWT. Check them out at BigTimeCustoms.com. Great people to work with. So we're going to get ready here for rack number 3. Caroline is currently up 2-0. Just waiting for the score to update. And get some of these ladies to jump in later on too and do some commentary. Greg, I think today we might finish. Let's see. We're going to see where we're at later on. Summertime, we get a little smaller events, around 25 to 35 players, because some of the ladies like to go on vacation, take some time with their families. Rafi, she definitely has, she's got ice in her veins when it's ready to play. And she's such a sweet person too. So when you talk to her, after she destroys you talk to her, you're just like, man, you're so nice. I can't even be upset. Ada's coming up to the table with her jump cue. All right, it's going to be ball in hand to Caroline. Caroline's going to play the 2 into the corner. She's going to play right hand English, come out 1 rail for the 3 on the top left corner. Overshot the 3 just a little bit. She can right the angle though by cutting the 3 and coming essentially 3 rails. You can throw a lot of inside on it. Hit this ball to the corner. A little deeper, but she's still going to have a shot on the 5. She can play the 5 into the corner. That's a nice solid stroke. Robbie, that's the best sometimes. It's not about the players playing. It's about the Calcutta guy losing his mind on the side. Nice 3 rail out by Caroline. She's going to get to the 7. Give herself a nice angle too. She's going to play the 7 to the bottom right corner. A little bit of a low right English and just float down for the 9. Caroline's down to the 9. She's going to play the 9 into the corner and try to take a 3-0 lead. And we got 3-0 Caroline and a race to 7. You're watching the Joe Pechauer Custom Cues Northeast Women's Tour, or the JPNEWT for short. Check out JPNEWT.com if you're interested in getting in some of the future events. Okay, rack number 4. Ada Leo to break. Landed that cue ball nice. Just missed that one in the side pocket by about an inch. And Caroline floats down for the 2. We'll play the 2 into the top left corner, come out 1 rail, play the 3 in the same pocket. She held it a little bit. It's going to give her a slight cut on the 3. Send the cue ball to the rail right close to the 4. All right, Caroline can play the 4 to the corner. She's going to pop off for the 5 on the top right. Players are playing with the Predator Arcos 2 balls today on Simonis 860 cloth. And floats over for the 6. And roll the 6 to the corner, rolled up about 18 inches. So she plays a 7 in the side and use the side rail to get down for the 8. Makes a nice recovery shot. Gets herself onto the 8 ball. She's going to play the 8 ball in the corner. 1 rail up for the 9 in the bottom. Well, it would be her bottom right, but our top right on the camera. At 9 ball down, score's going to be 4-0. Going to race to 7. Tournament today is being powered by Digital Pool. On top of the chat there is the link to the bracket, digitalpool.com. We're also going to be one of our main sponsors for the Pennsylvania Open Matchroom event taking place in September on the 13th at Bluegrass Billiards. We're going to have the full table set up with the camera, the scoreboards, the tablets, everything. All right, dry break by Caroline Powell. It's going to give Ada Leo a chance at the table. All right, 80's looking at her options. She can play the two into the, I'm sorry, the one into the corner. Come out 2 rails for this 2 on this side. We go to the right side pocket. She's gonna play this 2 into the corner. Cue ball's going to sit on the bottom rail close to the 8. Caroline has a shot at the 2 on the bottom left, but I don't really see any really high reward here for shooting that ball in there. A very nice combo by Caroline. She's going to play the 3 into the corner. I'm going to use 1, maybe 2 rails to get herself back out for the 4. Caroline to thin cut this ball. Come 3 rails, but she's got to control her speed because the cue ball will come down around the 9 ball if she goes around the table. And she could land in a bad position. That was a hell of a shot. She put a ton of inside on it to negate that 3rd rail. Let's see the angle on this side camera view. I want to see how close she is with the 8. Okay, she could get down in there and play the 8 ball. Just need to be tight to the rail. Get yourself right down to the position where she should be. Yeah, she definitely could play safe behind the 9. I think the position she's at here, though, Rob, I think she's going to fire it in. Yeah, was the only thing I was worried about was her getting that leave. Yeah, she could reverse bank it. She is calling the bank. She called cut. Oh, and it goes down in the drink. Ada is opting to shoot it. Caroline had conceded the game over. Ada said that she'd like to shoot a 9. I actually like that move by Ada by shooting the 9 ball. Gives her, she hasn't shot a ball in a couple of shots, so it puts her on the table to at least just get a nice little stroke and shoot a ball in before going to the break. Now I'm going to rack number 6. The score is 4-1, Caroline Powell. All right, we go. Rack number 6. Ada Leo to break. Just breaking with a Jericho Stinger. Break cue. All right, Caroline's going to shoot the 1. The corner's going to use a lot of high English trying to catch that top rail. Slide down for the 2. Connects with the side rail, slows down that cue ball a little bit. These are perfect on the 2 ball. Just got the 3 into the corner. Look at the long shot on the 4. Might want to bump the 9 a little bit with this, but I think she's trying to hold it to where she holds the cue right in between the 9-6. Maybe stopped it a little too early. She's going to be arcing over top of the 6 ball. Still a makeable shot in the corner. Nice way to maintain her composure on that long shot. She plays the 4 into the corner. She's going to have a shot onto the 5. I have a little bit of a tough shot on this 5, just back cutting it slightly. She's going to run into these balls of. And she ran into the 8, good shot. I'm going to hold it for the 6. Little whip on that. Gonna get out for the 7. And Caroline's going for the safe shot. I respect 8 to play. It's sort of a containing shot here. She's going to try to bank the 7 and hold the cue behind the 9. I mean, Caroline's looking at 2 rails for the 7. Just missed it a little bit. She's going to a little too far to the outside of the 9. Eight is going to play the 7 to the bottom left rail. She's going to roll the cue ball up probably about 36 inches. She wants a slight angle on this 8 ball when she hits it. Hits the. I'm going to use the bottom rail, come down for the 9 and the bottom right. Good thing about this shot, if she rolls up too far and gets kind of parallel with the 8 ball, she can use the side rail to get herself back down for the 9 also. She got a little straight on the ball. She's going to have to use a little bit of manipulation. We're going to play the 8 ball into the corner. Cue ball's coming. All right, cue ball's coming down the table. It's going to have. He's going to have a shot on the 9. It's going to be a little bit of a tough cut, but she should be able to make it. Bad miss. Leaves it in the center of the table. Caroline doesn't really have a pocket to cut it at. When I say doesn't really have to, it's not a conventional shot. She still has a chance to cut the ball or bank it, but and Caroline's looking at their shot pretty long here. Let's see what she's going to do with it. Caroline leaves a containing bank. That's a term, I guess, we call it. Nice bank by Ada. She's going to make the score 4-2. Bank that right down the middle of the pocket. Today's replay is sponsored by Dunkel Custom Cues. Check them out on Facebook. Dunkel Custom Cues. Ada banks it right over. All right, rack number 7. Caroline's break. She's leading 4-2. Give you some updates on some of the scores around here. Carol Clark is up 4-3 on Sheila Joner. Joanne Mason Parker is on the hill 6-4 against Judy Wilson. Giovanna Napolitano and Brianna Miller are tied up 2-2. Laura Shee is up 3-1 over Edwidge Cavana. Rachel Lang is on the hill 6-4 against Betty Ann Marcheri. Susan Durling is up 3-0 over Lisa Doherty. Sue Kimball and Ashley Trincy are just getting started. And Mindy Miletti is up on the hill 6-2 against Lorene Belfour. Guys, I'm going to step away from the commentary booth for a minute. I will be right back.
numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change, I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a f***ing name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste it, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent, I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it, I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret